Hi, I'm Freak Boy, and welcome to Freak Boy Runs. I've got another pretty short video this week because it's just another injury update. Still struggling with my left glute and left hamstring. I think more the glute than anything, but I don't know why the hamstring is taking so long to come around. I don't know about that. Not a lot has changed. I did have a massage from my sports massage therapist, or one of my sports massage therapists, last Saturday, and that went well. She's really good. She definitely helped me with some issues, although she wasn't really able, again, to help me with the glute. But she did a lot of work on my knees. I had been actually having a little bit of pain in my knees recently, and she did a lot of work there, and that seems to have helped. But yeah, this glute and hamstring combo is just hanging on. It won't go away. I'm continuing to do the exercises that the physio gave me, although I haven't gone back to see him again. I haven't decided if I'm going to. It's kind of expensive, and with him not being really particularly well versed in running, I don't know if it's worth seeing him anymore. I'm gonna try to ask around and see if I can find someone that knows of a physio that specifically knows about running injuries. Not sure if I'll have any luck with that, but that's the best idea I have there. Something I have taken action with, just one small little action, is at the recommendation of my massage therapist. I got a seat cushion, an ergonomic seat cushion, just in case, because it's entirely possible that sitting all day for my job has been a big contributor to this glute problem. She thought that the actual root cause may be some misalignment in my hips, and part of what I am working on with the extra exercises I'm doing are some specific hip exercises and glute exercises. I do both hip and glute as just a normal part of my strength and conditioning, but this is some kind of really highly targeted exercises that the physio gave me. So I don't know, maybe the combo of all these things is going to slowly help me recover. I do feel like I may be marginally better than I was. If I try and think back 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe, it's really hard to judge on a day-by-day basis. So I'm trying to think back to, enough time ago to think if it was worse back then, and definitely the hamstring was. The glute, it's hard to say. It doesn't really feel like it's made much progress, but I think I could convince myself that it did. I'm supposed to be starting my Chicago training cycle here a week from tomorrow. So that's in question right now. My coaches have recommended that I don't start, obviously if I'm not ready. I recommend that to myself as well. But they were taking it a step further in saying that last year they both kind of came off Boston hurting a lot, and then their next race was Chicago. So that's similar, it's exactly what I'm doing this year. I ran Boston, and my next training cycle is for Chicago. And they said that they actually skipped the first 4 weeks of their Chicago training cycle to allow more time for recovery. And they're suggesting that I could do the same. Wow, that makes me really kind of scared that I wouldn't have enough time training for Chicago if I cut 4 weeks off the cycle. They're a lot younger than I am. So I feel that maybe they can get away with that and I can't. But at the same time, I can't expect myself to have a good training cycle if I'm training with an injury. So I'm going to take it a week at a time, I think. I'm pretty sure I'd be very comfortable if I just cut 2 weeks off. A week, no problem, I think. 2 weeks, I think, even is fine. Start getting more than that, then I'll be nervous about my readiness for Chicago, but I'll have to keep going until I think I'm physically capable of doing the sessions without hurting myself. So that's the plan right now. I'm almost certain that I won't be starting a week from tomorrow. It would really be some sort of miracle if I started feeling so much better in a week from now that I'd be comfortable starting. So yeah, that's really probably not in the cards. So we're going to take it 1 week at a time, see how things go. Maybe after a couple of weeks using the ergonomic cushion and more of these targeted strength exercises, and I am continuing with my strength and conditioning. I'm not letting that go by the wayside. So while I'm not running much, just the 1 easy mile per day, I'm doing pretty much the level of strength and conditioning that I want to be doing at this point. So I'm not falling behind there. That's good. I've also added more mobility work, which is, a lot of it is what has been given to me by the physio, and I'm continuing to do the mobility work that I had been doing before. So I think it's just not important not to fall behind in those areas, since I'm not able to do the running part right now. One thing I may do, it's just going to be hard time-wise, is try to get to the gym and get on the bike or the elliptical for some cardio. That's a possibility, to be able to get some cardio while I'm not running, just to keep the heart pumping. But that's going to be difficult for me schedule-wise, so we'll have to see how much of that I can get worked out. So that's all I've got for this week's injury update. Yeah, I really wish I had some other stuff to tell you guys, and some other stuff to talk about, specifically some running sessions to describe, but it's just not happening right now. So I'll wrap it up for this week. If you enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe as well. That helps me a lot. And comment if you have anything you want to say to me, and share this video with your friends if you know anybody that would like this content. Until next time, on Freak Boy Runs. Freak Boy out.